sun, you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shade my smile.
Okay, today is April 1st. Wow, 2020, April Fool. My youngest told me yesterday he's gonna troll me today. But anyway, today is April 1st, 2021, and it's 4:14 a.m. The only reason I'm recording this morning is because I have something that's uploading on YouTube, and I need to shut the computer off because it's been on since Monday. Since Monday, it hasn't turned off yet, so I need to turn it off. So, and this video, you're not gonna see it probably until what's today? I know it's first, but what day it is? Today's Thursday, maybe Saturday. I don't plan on edit it today. I'm kind of tired, so. But there's some stuff that I saw which I thought that was very interesting, and I want to share it with you. This is from Henry VIII. Okay, so this is the first tweet. We go on about Oceania tour, but looking back, Meghan Markle was never forgiven for this. Okay, she was eloquent, passionate. All Kate could do was giggle alone. By the end, you could tell William was not pleased. I wonder if this is where the 50% comment came from. What did I tell you guys? I don't remember how many videos ago, I said when the thing about Oceania came up, maybe a couple videos after Harry's interview with Oprah, Meghan and Harry interview with Oprah, and I said, I think this is where it started, here, where all four of them were on stage. Meghan was saying, women have a voice, they need, I don't want to misquoting her or anything like that. I hope when I read some of the comment here, some of it is there. But I said, I believe this is where it started, okay? Because Meghan was talking too much sense over there. She was talking too much sense. If you guys remember when I said that, okay? So some people are starting to realize it. I told you that. This is where it started, not from the Oceana. Maybe this is where Harry realized it. Okay, maybe that's where Harry or Meghan or any of them realized it. But for me, I felt like it was here. It was here. This is where it started. Because Meghan was saying a lot of very thoughtful, important issues and things like that. All right? So some of you are starting to catch up. But Harry and Meghan probably thought of it or realized it when they were at the Oceana thing. All right? So let's see. His tweet continue. Okay, we can't keep up, so you are going to have to turn it down. Okay, the defense then was Kate was pregnant, but you could tell the royal voter machinery was already winding up for a fight. Okay, William is always side-eyeing Meghan and any gathering. I mean, look at Meghan. All right, she's beautiful. This is someone he knows he can never have. That's all. I mean, he's like his jealous self is sitting there. I mean, I heard some guys don't like to, do their wife when they're pregnant. So can you imagine what he wish he could have? Okay, and Meghan doesn't play that, and Harry will definitely kill him if that ever happened. Okay, he was jealous. Okay, during the winter of spring 2018, there were lots of articles about William jealousy and how Harry and Meghan were stealing their shine, with one person commenting, quote, "Mark my word, William will not be pleased," or something to that effect. See, I wasn't even that much into them, watching them that much, but, as I see stuff coming, as I start focusing and putting videos out, and I saw this, and I said, nah, this is where it started. The jealousy started there. Okay, and instead of putting up question marks to William's behavior, the British public decided to fault Meghan and Harry. I mean, they got that psychological thing that they have on people. It's unbelievable. But just look at around the world what they have done. So they are master to that. It's just now people say, no, we're not taking your bullshit anymore. All right, they were master of mind manipulation. So can you imagine that? Okay, if you rewatch, you can feel Kane trying to counter Meghan's eloquence and his annoyance at how little of William contributes. Harry and Meghan came across like a solid team, and William kept trying to shed the attention back to himself, like he was the the de facto leader. It was this moment for sure. Okay, I told you guys, just look back before anybody starts saying it. I said, nope, this is where it started. Okay, I said that. Okay, I'm so glad I came across this tweet to sort of confirm, so more people are starting to see what I'm saying. All right, even when Harry said that, Harry after the Oprah thing, Harry was like, after the Oceana thing, this things changed. I was like, nope. I even even him who was going through it, I disagree with him, and I was like, it started before that. Okay. And that was the spot. I didn't know what to call it or something like that. I said, well, 4 of them were on the stage, and I sort of, paraphrased things that Meghan said that time, and I said, nope, this is where it started. This is it. All right. And I think when I was editing that particular video, I put a screenshot of that particular event that I was looking for, which was this one that this person is talking about, Henry VIII. Okay. All right, I remember reading something after this that William was angry, felt Meghan mentioning "Me Too" and "Time's Up" was political. I remember the press with William bringing that up. See, I wasn't even that much into this. I didn't even know all of this. Okay, so these are people who've been following them for a very long time. We can't keep up, so you are going to have to turn it down. Flashback. Okay, you are onto something. She spoke, which she should have left to William. Okay, not only that, was she said that was picked up and quoted all around till today. Okay, this was the last time she was able to vocalize her support for Me Too movement. Okay, see, I didn't even know all of this. There was some stuff that was saying, and I remember Meghan was saying, women have a voice, they just need something like to spread it. Okay, let me not go back again. So that part, so I didn't even know it was about the Me Too movement thing. All right. And after they married, it was mute till she visited that school. Okay, see, I didn't even know all of this. Okay, thank you. I noticed this too. If you watch the video, you'll notice that he kept clearing his throat while Meghan was talking. Where's the video? I'm sure somebody put it there. I knew that. Okay, let me see. Let's check it out. Come on. If I get flagged, I'll just remove it.
I think when we first started it, it started as a very small idea with Harry and I scratching our heads going, how can we do something that's going to help us in the future? How are we going to build something that's going to provide almost a vehicle to allow us to impact in charitable areas? Because it was quite difficult at the time. Harry and I used to go to a lot of engagements and see these incredible charities doing really great work, but felt that we could give more, and how could we do that? And so the foundation idea sort of bubbled up as a sort of vehicle to be able to
I'm
do
sure
more
that was Harry's
when we
thing.
walked away from these engagements.
Idea.
It's very generous of you to say it was an idea, but actually it was actually going back right to the beginning when we were looking at the different ways in which we could all work with the foundation. And I suppose I'd learnt through sort of meeting some of my patronages that there was sort of all these underlying causes across so many different sectors. Mental health just kept on flagging up every time, whether it's with addiction or school support and with vulnerable young children. So it's something that I felt very passionate about. And it's obviously such a huge topic. It wasn't as big as I actually thought it was, but it was something that I think all three of us at the time felt that we really could make a far bigger impact together on, rather than just one of us acting alone on it.
It would be interesting to find out, first of all, your impressions of the Royal Foundation so far and what you're hoping to do. Don't be too critical.
Yeah, no, of course. Well, obviously it's incredibly exciting, and yes, I think for me it's been a very long time working on cause-driven work, specifically with women and girls' rights, but you know, to see the model of the foundation is really interesting because while I've worked with larger NGOs, I've also worked with really small grassroots organizations where you can see a higher level of impact, in my opinion, because there's a lot less red tape. What you're seeing here, and what I noticed with Heads Together from a global perspective.
Look at Harry looking at her, oh, mesmerizing. And then some of the things that Meghan is saying, she's letting people know that she's been doing this. Okay, at different levels, grassroots and big organization and stuff like that. So she's not new to that. All right, so I just had to bring this. Oh my God, it's 6 minutes plus. Okay, let's listen to it.
I wasn't here, obviously, when it was happening. Was the power of convening all of these smaller organizations who have the same issue but need that extra push and support under this umbrella. You're able to achieve that, and the impact they all made with Heads Together was tremendous. I'm very excited to be able to work on initiatives similarly and that can have that same sort of impact globally.
Heads Together is an amazing convening power, but also the perception of mental health now across this country and also in other countries has changed without a doubt. And I think the timing was absolutely perfect on that. But again, it's all about tackling the cause and not the symptom. And I think in today's society it's very easy to get sucked into trying to sort out the symptom. We, the four of us and everybody at the Royal Foundation and all of our supporters, hopefully, believe that actually in order to have long-lasting change, to have a long-lasting impact, you have to somewhat ignore the symptom or go to the symptom, talk, listen to them, and then wind it all the way back to find out the cause, because otherwise you're just putting a Band-Aid on.
All right, this is the mastermind of that, okay? And then if you look at Archwell right now, this is the same concept that he's doing, okay? The core issues of the organization and stuff like that. All right, this is the mastermind of whatever that organization that they're talking about, and then Archwell, okay? It's the same blueprint.
On the problem.
It'd be wonderful if we could do another project or another campaign, similar impact Heads Together, or as a unit, as a family. But I think we've got to be careful how and when we target those moments. You've got to use them carefully, and you've got to plan for them. They take a lot of preparation to do. I think each of us have got our own ideas and work streams that we'd like to build upon. For me personally, I think following on from Heads Together, tackling male mental health. There's still a huge stigma and taboo around male mental health. Suicide, for instance, among young men is still one of the biggest killers in the country.
Listening to that now, he's focusing on male mental health. And knowing what we know now, the position that they had put Meghan into, do you think he felt like her mental health wasn't as important as Mel's mental health? Okay, to just ignore Meghan's problem? Okay, I just thought about that, but anyway, let's listen.
Some of the statistics that came out from Heads Together was that we managed to create 800,000 new conversations amongst men on mental health.
See, that is really men good. Again.
And the other interesting fact as well was that only 2% of people at work go to HR to talk about mental health. 2%.
You see, HR again. HR. This is what Meghan did. Went to HR to get mental health help and stuff like that. They ignore her. I'm wondering if this kind of thing here, where he felt like Meghan is not, I don't know, because Meghan is not a man for her to get that kind of help. Because look, as he's speaking, he's focusing only on men, okay? Not both sexes, just one, okay? And then at the beginning, somewhere around here where he was talking about, we need to prepare, do all of this, take our time to tackle the issue. But sometimes you have to, when there's a problem, you have to learn to adjust and readjust to the problem. And if you have to put a band-aid at the moment, you have to put the band-aid to prevent it from being worse. So by the time you keep on preparing and did all of that, a lot of people is gonna fall in the crack. Okay, how many lives are gonna lose while you're taking your time to prepare? Can you imagine these two preparing to do something? Okay, a lot of people who will be dead by the time they come up with something. Look at this one, took 10 years, haven't even followed up with a charity. So sometimes you have to learn to put a bandage to a problem, and then while the bandage is is there temporarily, and you keep on going, focusing on a deeper issue. So that comes to mind when he said it somewhere back here. I don't want to rewind it. Okay, and plus I'm doing all of this in between, so I don't get flagged on it, like I'm commenting on that particular video.
So that shows that work is one of the most stressful places that we go to every day, and the fact is that people aren't feeling like they can go to work and actually speak to those people who, in theory, know the system and know what the environment you're working in.
Yes, I mean, I think that knowing that I've just been here for 3 months, right? And in that amount of time, but with that said, for me, it's very important to, once you hit the ground running, even if you're doing it quietly behind the scenes, which is what I've focused my energy on thus far.
Oh my God, I didn't even know she said such thing. Remember how I said, she doesn't mind if these two idiots, William and Kate, will just shut the hell up, let Harry and Meghan do the work and go cut ribbons. How many times I've said that? I haven't seen this part before. I never knew she said that. Okay, I've said this before. You see, Harry and Meghan were willing to do things behind the scene and let those two airheads go cut ribbons and get the praise that they needed. Okay, they let Harry and Meghan, when they speak, okay, I believe what they say. All right, because it was the people who was getting the help from those organizations, okay, those charities that they care about. My goodness, let me rewind it slightly.
For 3 months, right? And in that amount of time, but with that said, for me, it's very important to, once you hit the ground running, even if you're doing it quietly behind the scenes, which is what I've focused my energy on thus far, is meeting with the right people, meeting with the right organizations behind the scenes quietly, learning as much as I can so that I can maximize the opportunity we have here to really make an impact.
Oh my God, this is exactly that. These two airheads didn't listen to her. They didn't listen to her, but instead they focus on freaking, oh my God, I didn't even know she said that. This is it. She was willing to do the hard work behind the scene, maximize the potential of whatever organization. And you've seen what she did already for that short period of time. She said it, oh my goodness, they didn't listen to her, but instead they hated on her. Wow.
I think what's interesting is I hear a lot of people saying when speaking about girls' empowerment, finding and knowing their worth.
This is the part where I feel, okay, where I've been trying to quote her, I misquote her. It seemed like she's leading to it. All right, this is where I think the jealousy started, right at this moment where she's gonna say what she said here, where they need a voice and things like that. Let me rewind slightly back. Okay, listen to it.
I hear a lot of people saying when speaking about girls' empowerment, finding and knowing their worth, or women's empowerment as well, you'll often hear people say, well, you're helping women find their voices. And I fundamentally disagree with that.
Right there.
Women don't need to find a voice.
There.
They have a voice. They need to feel empowered to use it.
Bingo.
And people need to be encouraged to listen.
There.
And I think right now in the climate that we're seeing with so many campaigns, I mean, Me Too and Time's Up, there is no better time than to really continue to shine a light on women feeling empowered and people really helping to support them, men included in that. I mean, it makes such a tremendous difference. So,
you see, when Meghan is talking, you see she include men in her part. The other one, William, only focus on men only. Okay, Meghan on the other hand, when she's talking, she include both sexes. You see the difference between the mindset over there here? All right. Oh my goodness, I didn't watch all of this, but I'm glad I'm sharing with you for the first time.
Yeah, just
look at Harry.
A couple months, and then we can hit the ground running.
And hit the ground running, she did, and then they hated her for that.
I will say, you know, if we know how, and I certainly know how passionate I am, and Harry and I see the world so similarly in our approach of being very hands-on with things, what I can say is that I have been fortunate enough to meet with some incredible women and organizations in general in the UK that are doing work here, but then also knowing that some of the work that I've done in the past has been in Commonwealth countries like Rwanda, India. So this reach, I think, can have some really nice legs to it once we can start. But I guess, yes, exactly, to be continued.
And the thing is that you could see how when she's talking, how in sync. Okay, when in their sentences, when they're talking about things that they're passionate about, Harry and Meghan are saying they are in sync. They are in the same page. But wow, let's see.
Jay, as family, do you ever have disagreements about things?
Oh yes.
Look at him. You know that there. Okay, he just.
Okay, the last thing you disagreed on, how do you resolve it?
I can't remember. They come so thick and fast. but
Is it resolved? We don't know.
Is it resolved? We don't know. You see, listen to that part.
Oh yes.
Okay, you see? All right. When they tell you who they are, you better believe them. Okay? Oh yes, there's a lot of problem. All right, there it is. Just what Meghan just said. He disagree with it.
Healthy disagreement.
Okay, the last thing you disagreed on, how do you resolve it?
I can't remember. They come so thick and fast.
Is it resolved? We don't know.
Is it resolved? We don't know. Was it that voice remind me of the same lady who interviewed Harry and Meghan during their engagement? That's Hugo's thing. All right, thank you. Wasn't Will tending to the rose bush at this time? Inquiring mind wants to know. Well, to be fair, no one has ever accused Kate of being smart. The woman can barely string two sentences together, but at least she knows how to mumble, so she is the perfect duchess the UK deserves. Mediocrity is appreciated over there. What? She went to St. Andrews? It started right there. All right? So this is where all the problems started. Okay? This is the first time I'm watching the whole thing. And I think I've seen clips here and there about them. But the only thing that I remember hearing is where Meghan was talking about when women have a voice, they need to use it, and all of that. All right? This is where it started, I believe. All right? Let's see here. There's more comment underneath here. I'm not going to go more. Let's see here. All right? I want to work for Team Archwell. Okay, Archwell, compassionate. Vanessa. All right. Next tweet here. Okay, when you look at this, did I do that already? From April 29, 2018, Meghan Markle's request for a private wedding was refused for this reason. Forced to change their wedding due to public demand. Okay, that wedding, they have beaten her for 3 years. Oh, okay, so there's a thing here. Let's see here. So she wanted a private wedding, but they made her change it. Okay, because my goodness, let's see here. Okay, that was April 29, 2018. Okay, royal wedding, Meghan Markle request for a private wedding was refused for this reason. royal wedding, it is believed Meghan Markle and Prince Harry were forced to change their wedding due to public demand. Meghan had hoped for a more private wedding day away from the public eye, but public demand meant they had to rethink. Wow, you see? And then they sang all this BS all over. Oh my God. And I'm telling you, the squad have receipt. April 29, 2018. My goodness. But that's by Francesca Spector. I mean, wow. There's this. Let's see here. Just saying, do I believe this real sus? Okay. No, just interesting. And the narratives depicted, they go wherever the wind blows to push a narrative always bad Meghan. Go girl. Okay, so glad she and Harry got to have a private moment to themselves away from the world press. Okay, as I said before, that wedding was more for the British royal family and Harry and Meghan. There's no way Charles will not invite cameras to record him walking his biracial daughter-in-law. He wouldn't have done it then. Alright? I'm telling you, he fooled me. I'm telling you, Charles fooled me on this. But I remember saying to myself, but why did he have to walk her all that long aisle? Because I felt like Meghan is a self-made woman, okay, if the father is backstabbing her, okay, which at some point I didn't know the full story during the wedding, okay, and I was like, why didn't she walk halfway from the beginning and then another part where Charles take her and walk her to Harry? I remember saying this, all right, and there was another video that I made. I even made a I got a floor plan of the church and I show where Charles will walk and where Meghan will walk by herself and all of this. So, my goodness, they did all the scheme to prevent the father from showing up. But now, as more things starting to light up, it's pretty much to stop the wedding. But since the wedding didn't stop, okay, so they capitalize on it. Alright, plan A did not work, were to stop the wedding completely, so they went with plan B, which, okay, I'll walk her instead, you know, to get that few minutes of praise. Believe me, he fooled me during that wedding. I was like, OMG. But can you imagine? Looking at it here, I'll show you some pictures when I'm editing. You see these people walking next to you, Miss Doria holding Charles' arm and his wife next to him and stuff like that. You will never think, you know, deep inside the hate that these people have. My goodness, what were they thinking as, you know, Meghan was, or Charles holding Meghan's arm or whatever, or Miss Doria's holding Charles' arm. How were they feeling inside? My goodness, the amount of backstabbing that I see there, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Holy shit, now that's a receipt. Okay, receipt queen. Okay, also, wow, good receipt. All right, thank you for this gem. Okay, like I said, the wedding was because of Harry's position. It had nothing to do with Meghan. Okay, even me, I said that too. Had Harry married anyone else, his wedding would have been just as public, caused just as much, and been just as big. This wedding was no gift, a favor to Meghan. It was, okay, what was given to Harry. I even said when they were saying all this BS, and I was like, but what about Harry? That was his wedding too. My goodness, these people, I mean, there is the mind thing that they want to play with people. It's the mind thing. Okay, there's more comment, but there was some more stuff I wanted to share with you. Okay, so you're keeping foot people in the neck. What is it? It's the way CBS is keeping their foot and these people's neck. LOL. There are growing calls from within some Commonwealth countries, that's CBS, from Commonwealth countries to end their association with the monarchy following allegation of racism within the royal family. Okay, they tag somebody at TS tab. Okay, I can see it. Explain what the Commonwealth is and the impact Prince Harry and Meghan interview is having on it. Let's see here, 4 minutes. Okay, let's see.
It was 1947, and Elizabeth, still a princess, made a now historic speech from South Africa.
I declare before you all that my whole life, whether it be long or short, shall be devoted to your service enter the service of our great imperial family, to which we all belong.
The princess's declaration of devotion was, in part, to what's known as the Commonwealth of Nations, and has now come to define her nearly 70-year reign as Queen.
As we celebrate the friendship, spirit of unity, and achievements of the Commonwealth, we have an opportunity to reflect on a time like no other.
This certainly is a time like no other.
I mean, it's like, what is her position with all this chaos is going all around the monarchy? You never hear say something concrete for people to follow or to put a stop to those BS that's going on. My goodness, I'm sorry I stopped in between. It's to prevent from being flagged. So I could say I'm commenting on it, okay?
Other for the royal family, the monarch's annual Commonwealth Day address was eclipsed by Harry and Meghan's explosive interview with Oprah, which aired just hours later in the U.S.
There's several conversations.
There's a conversation with you,
with Harry,
about how dark your baby is going to be?
Potentially, and what that would mean or look like.
That comment sent shockwaves throughout the Queen's beloved Commonwealth, which is made up mainly of countries with large black and brown populations, says Professor of Commonwealth Studies Philip Murphy.
The Commonwealth is what makes the British monarchy special. So having that genuinely global role in a way that no other monarchy in the world has. And it was very much hoped, I think, that Harry and Meghan would be a kind of accessible face of the Commonwealth to young people. Now that's not going to happen.
So what exactly is the Commonwealth? It's 54 countries spanning the globe. Most are...
Okay, remember one of the videos that I made? That I put the British flag in it? Alright, when you look at this. Alright, this is it. Look at where they all span. Okay, this is the problem here. All around the world. You have them in South America. Okay, you have, what is it, Australia, part of, they spread around the globe. So this is what the aim was, to disperse them. Okay, let's say after these Commonwealth countries goes their separate ways, you're gonna see some other problem that's gonna come up. Okay, all right, this is the 54 nation of the Commonwealth. This is it. This is what they're trying to break apart. Look at this, pretty much all over. Oh my God, the African continent. Okay, look at them all over. All right, someone has a special interest with some, maybe all of those Commonwealth. Okay, to go do their things. Okay, because the British monarchy is preventing them from doing it. Okay, remember I've said this. Pay attention to that. If after the Commonwealth break up, all right, you're gonna see there's gonna be new problem arrive all over the some old places from the Commonwealth, old Commonwealth places. All right, this is it. Look at this everywhere. If they do something stupid here, the Commonwealth could come and the British could come and secure those areas. All right, this is the thing that I saw when I first made that video. All right, let's see here.
Globe. Most are former colonies of the British Empire. And for 16 of those nations, the Queen continues to be the head of state in a largely symbolic role. But critics from within the Commonwealth say that symbolism serves as a modern reminder of Britain's cruel colonial past, a past which includes theft on a global scale, the enslavement of millions, and the entrenchment of deep racial divisions. Harry and Meghan's bombshell interview is now supercharging the debate over whether Commonwealth countries should break away from the crown and become independent republics.
One of the videos that I titled yesterday, and I think it's uploading right now, and I said, because I saw an article that says something about nationalism or something like that in the UK. All right, and I said it started there. Okay, pretty much like racism started in the UK, it's gonna end in the UK. There's gonna be so much more to be seen. All right, as more things is piling up, these people are adding to it.
I think that there is a lot of courage in the fact that Meghan Markle was able to share her experiences. And
Jagmeet Singh is the leader of one of Canada's main opposition parties, the New Democrats.
If something is no longer benefiting us, it doesn't actually help people in their day-to-day lives. What is the point of having that association?
Meghan was the first woman of color in the modern royal family, and it was hoped she'd help usher in an era where the firm, as it's known, would be more inclusive.
There's Harry. Let's go.
I am here
Let's
with
go,
you
but
as a
she's
mother,
dancing.
as a wife, as a woman of color, and as your sister.
That speech, on a royal tour of South Africa, was hailed for Meghan's celebration of her own biracial identity while in a majority black Commonwealth nation, something no other royal could do, and now, just 18 months later, isn't likely to again. We reached out to Buckingham Palace for comment on the calls from within some Commonwealth nations to sever ties to the crown, but was declined. The Queen, however, did respond to Harry and Meghan's revelations by releasing a statement saying the issues of race are concerning and will be addressed by the family privately. A pledge of private introspection, which may not be enough to silence the increasingly vocal calls to pull apart the Commonwealth, an institution the 94-year-old monarch has dedicated most of her life to holding together. For CBS This Morning, Imtiaz Hayab, London.
Wow. She's been there trying to set a record and try to do all this, but her legacy is going down the drain right there. That would be her legacy, to let Meghan go like that.
People in the Commonwealth are really having this discussion. There was a poll conducted in Canada, a Commonwealth country, after the Oprah interview. More than half of people said that they think the monarchy should be abandoned by Canada, and then 48% said they now see the monarchy as a racist institution. This was right after the interview.
Wow.
So it's changing the conversation.
Symbolism. Do you still want it to be your symbol?
On many levels.
Yeah. But many people still feel connected to the Queen. They grew up in these countries.
The Queen is beloved.
Yes, absolutely.
Let's see some of the comment. There's 9 comment. Love to see it. Okay, LOL. I know, LOL. Canada is ready to bow out, literally. Okay, the Southern shade is simply the best. Oh yes, we love to see it. I love that song too. All right, there were some other things that I saw that I want to share. All right, inspired by Harry and Meghan. All right, we invite you to help us celebrate Archie's birthday and the upcoming arrival of his little sister. In this regard, we have chosen 4 charities connected to the Sussexes: Homeboy Industry, the Loveland Foundation, Baby to Baby, and the Mission Continues. All right, I shared this with you before, so, I want to bring it up again. All right, because this is the heart of the squads. Okay, let's see here. What do they say here? Come on, check this thread below for donation, link, and information about the charities. P.S. If you donate, please tweet a screenshot of your donation and tag us with the hashtag Sussex Baby Shower. Let's make this fundraiser a success like all previous ones. All right, there's links. I'll put the link in the description. All right. So there was another one that I saw. A couple other things. All right. The UK Afro hair is unprofessional. The man leading the UK is this. Oh my goodness, 410 comment. Let's see here. It's actually beggars belief that this man is allowed to attend parliamentary meeting looking like this. Okay, men always look unwashed and unkept. You know what? Let me not go there. I just thought this part was kind of interesting, where they're saying, African American. I keep on saying African American. Just black people in general. All right, because of their hair is unprofessional. You have teachers cutting student hair who give them the damn right to do such a thing, and then you look at this and like, OMG. All right, let's see. There was one more thing. This is politics, but this one was interesting. All right. Damn, they killed the F out of the harmony. 59 seconds.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Arthur. And happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
was some very interesting comment here. First of all, yeah, niggas better sing. Okay, no offense to my family, I love them, but they never put this much effort into my happy birthdays. Not once, not all not all together in 45 years. I expect nothing and I'm still let down. I want them to adopt me. Alright, so we didn't sound quite like that on my granddaughter's second birthday, Sunday. Okay, there's this. Alright, so I thought that was very interesting. There was some other thing I wanted to share. What else? Not this. Let's see. Maybe I was there. I did this. Alright, there's Myra. Mia. Why is nobody here yet? Just me and nonsense forever. Alright, because we carpooled. What? Today is not April 1st? We're one day early for the Sussex baby shower. That was yesterday. I didn't see that. I was too busy editing those four videos. Oh my God, that took the life out of me. Alright, so I'm not gonna go in the comment. But this is what I wanted to show you, and this will be it. Alright, let's listen to it. The guy on the Wine and Weed podcast talk about William being named sexiest bald guy, and I'm weak. Alright, let me go in it because there's several other videos. Listen.
William named world sexiest bald man according to new study.
Shade.
Are you pissed?
Shade.
Prince William?
Yeah. Over
Who
you, bro.
the fuck is that?
Is
Like
that
real?
bald Prince?
No, for real though. No, for real. Who the fuck is Prince William?
I'm with you.
I'm done.
He's not Prince Harry.
Bro, no, I'm
Is
just
Harry
saying
just
I'm
Harry?
done. Why are we so infatuated with that?
I'm with you.
I don't get it.
I have
they
said
serve no fucking purpose.
They don't even have
to
real
anything.
jobs.
And if they have an opinion on anything that happens over here in America, we don't give a fuck. Who are you? I'm sorry.
I think that this was like
my family has been infatuated with the royal family since day one, and I don't know why.
So this is really
I
just
don't
you
fucking know
being
why.
able to dish your family openly.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I will say Princess Di was the shit, though. She was dope.
Yes,
I
yes.
loved what she did, her humanitarian stuff, and she was a beautiful woman.
Megan's making some moves right now too.
I like her.
I'm fucking
Yes.
with Megan. I'm fucking with
I
Megan.
like how they left.
They left.
They fled because they feel the same way I
Imagine
feel.
leaving royalty. It must
Ooh.
be fucked up to leave royalty.
So dope. You know how dope it is to grab the crown and just leave it at the door? Like, I don't even want it anymore.
That's dope.
I'm going to Omaha.
Yeah.
I'm busy.
It's like Jay-Z's Black Album.
When he retired?
Yeah, he got the crown and was like, fuck this.
AKA,
Bye.
I know about culture.
Yeah.
I didn't know all of this. Jay-Z things and stuff like that, but it's like, I reach it, I've done it, been there, done it. It doesn't mean shit to me. This is the way they put it. That's really hilarious. Alright, there's more videos. Okay, he's 38. He looks horrible. Let's see. 1 minute on this one.
Because is this a whole list of...
Yeah. So Prince William has added another title to his rank. Researchers found that the 38-year-old Duke of Cambridge was described...
He's 38? He looks horrible. I am sorry to go over it so aggressively.
Hey, man, you look bad.
Oh, shit.
38.
He looks like he's in his 50s.
38?
A.K.A. 48, right?
Yeah. Am I right?
Well, he was described as sexy 17.6 million times in blogs, reports, and pages found through a Google search. So he's number one on the list. Below him is Mike Tyson, Pitbull, Michael Jordan.
What list
the
is this?
second
The
hottest.
10 sexiest bald men.
Really?
Yes.
You're not on the list, Joe. Is that not bothering you?
Man, I did a world tour.
You need to call your PR right now.
Hold on.
There's-
Look,
There's no other
on the
reason.
headset. Hello? What is this?
Oh my God, this is hilarious. Okay, how the F is coming not on this list? Let's see here.
Number
you do
3.
that?
What the
That
fuck
didn't
was
even make
that? They put him at the bottom, like number 3 though.
Can I ask you something real quick? How is Common not on this fucking list?
Yeah.
I met
that's
Common for
right.
the first
Oh,
time.
I love the videos.
And I swear to God, I fell in love.
Yeah. Yeah.
That,
His face.
that is right. He was he? Did I come across a video from those videos that I've done regarding that William thing? Did I come across Common? I don't think so. I'm seeing his face, but I don't think I did.
This looks like he's been lotioning it since he was 5.
That's true, because Common's what, like 50-something?
Oh, my God.
Really?
Yeah.
Common's in his 50s?
Yeah, and William is fucking 38.
Oh, my God.
I want you guys, what you should do? You should splice.
Common's 49.
You should put Common next to Prince William.
Right now.
It literally.
Oh, my God.
It's awful.
We will put the podcast
It's
right
awful.
now. We'll see it right there. It is awful.
It's awful.
Is there a list of honorable mentions?
You know, as I look at that picture they put on the screen, you could see why many of these people, they hate black people, because our genetic, you know, they just reverse their nonsense. Our genetic is superior. My goodness, look at Carmen looking all fine here. Wow. You could see why they hate black people. You could see that. It's out of jealousy. My goodness. All they have to offer is their skin color. That's it. And then you see black people come all different shades. Oh my Lord. Let's see.
Awful. Is there a list of honorable mentions? Is there a list of like, hey,
The Rock didn't make it on there at all.
The Rock is number 8.
The Rock
Or number
is-
9.
The Rock was the first one
Why
that I
is The
saw.
Rock number 9?
How
doesn't make
does
sense.
all these people beat The Rock?
How also like this is
How is Prince William number 1? What the fuck, man?
It's bullshit. It's like winning like an MTV award for best video, but then losing for best female video.
As I'm editing this video, the more that I look at the things that the palace is doing over there, the firm, it's like they're adding more people into Meghan's corner. Because I don't think these guys will be anywhere near talking about Prince William or the crown in general about this thing. It's like they just are piling more people on Meghan's corner. There's no way these guys, out of nowhere, they will have a podcast talking about about Prince William. No way. I never listened to them. I don't know who they are. I just came across it. I guess, somebody that I follow tweeted it. It came on my timeline and I thought it was interesting. I don't know who these guys are. I could tell you from just listening to them, there's no way they will be talking about William or the royalty and all of that in their podcast. I mean, I could see them talk about sports, maybe girls, some music videos, or some movies or something like that. No way the royalty will be in their podcast. But hey, Baldy wants to be in the spotlight, and he decided to do some world's sexiest man, and then you got all these people who was minding their own business all of a sudden talking about him. Okay, I was just thinking about that.
It is. That's what it is. Because it's like world's sexiest top 10 men. It's like The Rock's like always top 4.
Yeah.
How the fuck is he number 9 on the ball list?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
You're skipping over Mike Tyson being number 2.
I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that.
Mike Tyson bounced back.
Mike Tyson bounced back. Okay, it had to have been Prince William. Yeah, the Crown funded this study. Let's see here. Almost 2 minutes.
People?
No, it's from a study.
A study? Oh, he studied.
Okay.
He did a study. Because this is definitely England being like, yo, we've been taking a lot of fucking L's.
Yeah,
let's jump in front of this. Let's put William back on in good
let's
light.
do a study.
And they went with sexy. They could have been like top 10 smartest men, and we would have been like, we don't know. He look kind of smart.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wins.
Remember what I said in one of those videos that I did about that sexy bald man? I said if they had put the sexiest prince, okay, people will be okay with that. Sexiest prince, even though he may not be. I don't know what other prince that they have out there that's bald, but at least people will say, okay, but he removed the prince and said men in general. I mean, come on, you full of yourself. My goodness.
Yeah, give him number 1.
You don't fucking know what he does.
Yeah,
bro.
he's got a pen.
I imagine they must be searching for bald first, because that's why not a lot of people, there's so much else to say about The Rock that you're not going to say, but he's bald. So maybe that's the thing?
What you mean? I don't even understand that statement.
Is
But say how
bald
you really
part
feel
of the
about The
search
Rock.
criteria?
No, the search is literally
The
sexy,
word sexy.
Sexy.
You're telling me that the word sexy has been said more times about Prince William
yes.
than it has
But
about...
are people mistaking William for Harry? Because I was saying William because I don't give a fucking shit about the royal family. That I kept being like Prince William, and I was talking about Harry for a minute, and then I saw the pictures and was like, oh, that one's Harry. Is that how he's getting some of these points? Is it people being like, oh, I typed in motherfucking William, and
well, he was searched 17.6 million times versus Mike Tyson was only 8.8 million
That
times.
doesn't mean sexy. He had a fight coming up.
yeah, both of them.
Like this poll is so wrong.
Yeah, it is.
This study. It's a study.
Oh, it's a study? There was a class?
It's
There's
a study.
9 of them.
Somebody funded this study.
There was a funded study? Holy shit.
It had to have been Prince William. Like
Yeah,
the
Prince
Crown
William did
funded
this.
this study.
Wasting taxpayers' money on this
the
BS.
sexiest man.
Hey man.
Well, let's go with bald man.
I think you
Prince
should be on that
William.
list, man. Personally, man, I
Definitely.
think you should be on the list.
Thank you.
And not because I'm into men or anything like that, just because I heard that list, and they not sexy to you, bro.
Oh, man, that's bullshit.
Nah, you killing it. You killing it over them dudes for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah, man. You and Common should definitely be fighting for
I
that
don't
spot.
understand. I saw Common, and it was like looking at a Greek god.
Yeah.
Looking at comments like a Greek god. Let's see. Joko Prince William. Who the F is that? Okay, he has a pen. he has a pen that did it for me and responds the smartest. Same energy. Oh my Lord, savage. All right. Okay, seeing the smoke and that house making my brain to play tricks on me, like I'm going to respiratory distress, and the weed smoking. Wow. The entire exchange from top to bottom is a mood. This egghead is sexy. I actually get to ask this question a lot. All right, you know what? I'm gonna stop. There is so much more. I don't want to make 2 hours video and then I can't really finish edit it. So since I have more stuff that's being uploaded on YouTube, so I'm gonna edit as much as I can right now and then bounce. I'm not gonna record anything after that. All right, so no prayers. I'm kind of tired. May God bless everybody, peace on earth, everything. All right, so please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share.